I was out and around in the community in a way that my colleagues were not. And we had a medical program which was training Vietnamese to make artificial arms and legs for civilian amputees, and we never asked what side. And we were in an area, I was in Quang Ngai, which was an area that changed by the time of day as to who controlled it. And so we couldn't, as an American, couldn't go up Route 1 before about 10 o'clock and not after 4. But as a woman, going alone, and if I had anything, I had a camera and that was all, I had a certain kind of diplomatic immunity in a way that the men didn't have, because the men were young soldier age and they looked like soldiers, even though they grew beards to make themselves look different. But you know, I was by myself, and I could speak Vietnamese, and what I realize now, and I've checked this back with people, and I wasn't unreasonable and I wasn't unwise about it, but I would just wander and talk to people and photograph, and people would stop me, and they're always asking the same questions. It starts off in Vietnam, how old are you? And are you married yet? I was young then. And how much money do you make is by then usually number 3. And I was a volunteer, I didn't make any money, and that led the kind of opening. Oh, I don't make any money, and have you heard about the peace movement in the United States? And yes, you know, and well, I worked with an organization part of it, so I could talk my way out of being quite sure I was talking with villagers, and the villagers were mostly allied with what we now call the Viet Cong, and they often use that term for themselves. They were not communists, but they were nationalists. Some may have been communists.